To Boone Bigfoots baseball here on App TV. My name is Jeffrey Marson. Alongside me is Matthew Schweikert. Matt, how are we doing this evening?
Doing great. Should have a great contest tonight. Two teams that really don't like each other. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that is the 10th meeting between the Bigfoots and the Disco Turkeys this season, most recently coming last weekend on Thursday and Friday, with the Bigfoots taking both of those. One of those resulted in a social media fight, and the other was a massive comeback by the Foots. But last night it was a different story against the Stars, 15-8 final for the Bigfoots, so they're looking to get back on track here today.
Yeah, saying is, Foots are hot. Not so hot last night. We've seen this a couple of times this season where they just kind of struggle on the mound. The offense is pretty much there every single night, but the pitching's been a little bit inconsistent at times this summer, and we saw that last night.
Take a look at head coach Ryan Smoot of the Bigfoots. It's his second summer. Look at that stunning record, 49-15, and those two ties, or I don't know what to call them. They aren't really ties, but both of those came this summer.
Yeah, Coach Smoot has done a very impressive job with the Foots so far. Through just not quite 2 years. Big for his career potentially. He's an assistant coach here at App State, maybe looking for a bigger job, maybe a head coaching job somewhere down the road, and this is a nice little audition for him.
Starting on the mound for the Bigfoots tonight will be Chandler Paget. He's got a twin brother on the team, but he is not in the lineup tonight. But it'll be Chandler taking the hill for the Foots.
2, 3, play ball!
Yeah, Paget, the right-hander, plays his college ball at North Carolina Wesleyan. Bigfoots will hope to get a little bit of length out of him tonight, especially with what they went through last night, giving up 15 runs and getting beat around a little bit.
So we are just about set to go. Miggy Echezarreta is the leadoff hitter for the Disco Turkeys, playing second base tonight. So here's the first pitch on the outside part for strike one.
Good job by Paget establishing the outer half of the zone early.
Second pitch swung on and missed, and it's quickly 0-2 to the Disco Turkeys leadoff man.
And that was a big league hack from Echezarreta. Saw the ball up and wanted to drive it, but couldn't get to it.
0-2 curveball misses outside. Bring the count to 1-2. Fans starting that Bigfoot stomp with 2 strikes. And swung on and missed for strike 3. Chandler Paget making quick work of the Disco Turkeys leadoff man. There's out number 1.
Yeah, got him chasing out there. Outer half, went back to the outer half of the plate where he got the called strike 1. And Echezarreta went out and tried to get it, but once again, couldn't get to it. Very well pitched AB there by Paget to start the evening.
So stepping in now for the Disco Turkeys is Josh Delorier, the left fielder, another high point guy. That one skips in, even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, Paget trying to establish the breaking ball now. Dropped one in for strike 1 and then tried to get him chasing down and away, but just had a little bit too much bite on it.
Beautiful night here at Smith Stadium. The low 80s. Sunshine creeping through as that curveball skips outside. 2-1. It's been nice all summer pretty much here, Matt.
Yeah, we have had a fantastic run of weather this season, which is not something I thought I would say about Boone, with as inconsistent as they can be up here.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That swung on and chopped towards third. Nice throw from Tyson Bass, retires Delorier for out number 2.
And Tyson Bass showing off the defensive chops right there. Not the easiest play to make with as slowly as it was hit. Rifled that thing over to first. Good strong throw. And a good start to the inning for Paget.
So in steps Cam Lee. His first pitch is fouled straight back. He's the power bat for this Disco Turkeys team. Saw him hit a home run here earlier in this summer.
Yeah, and Lee, yet another high point guy on this Disco Turkeys squad.
So he got a lot of that one deep to center field, and it's off the wall. Misplayed out there by McCowan, so he's going to get an easy stand-up triple. Bigfoot's able to relay it in just in time to make sure he doesn't get all the way around the bases, but a 2-out triple for Cam Lee. All of a sudden, the Turkeys are threatening.
Yeah, and you said it, a misplay by McCowan out there in center. He wasn't running real hard after it at first, but then the ball just kept on carrying, got over his head, and then he didn't do a very good job of playing the ricochet off the wall. If Lee had been hustling, he might have had a chance at it inside the Parker, but he'll take the nice, easy triple instead.
So here comes Perman Breckbull, you see from Wake Forest. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Looks like we're working with a big zone tonight.
Yeah, the outer half has been kind to Padgett early on, that's for sure.
Comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Once again, an 0-2 count.
And Padgett's been a good job of being aggressive. You know, even his pitches that have been missed have been pretty competitive. He is not hesitating to attack these hitters.
Bigfoot fans stomping as loud as they can. Here comes the 0-2, and that's fouled off into the woods.
Hey, the squirrel got it. Good job, Buddy the squirrel. But the cow fought him for it, and the cow ended up with it.
So that foul ball had a story, according to our PA announcer.
And just want to note, already some action in the
strike 3 on the outside corner there for Chandler Padgett. So triple does not come back to bite the Bigfoots. And they'll be ready to go here in the bottom half of the first. Going to keep it right here.
Yeah, so as I was saying before the strikeout, already some action down in the Bigfoot's bullpen. So I wonder if this is going to be a bullpen game for the Foots, or maybe if they've just got someone out there who just wants to get some reps in.
Take a look at the 2022 theme nights left for the Bigfoots. Summer's gone by fast, Matt. We only got 2 left. It's the game used raffle night. That is tonight. Wow. So fans getting involved there. And then, of course, the final game of the season, which is Carnival Night, technically Carnival Night Part 3, which...
Yeah, we were here for the first 2.
Yes, we were here for the first 2. And that game will be broadcast on WASU
and we'll be
on the radio.
And we'll be here again tomorrow for Elvis Night Part 2.
Yes.
A real-life Elvis impersonator performing tomorrow night. That is going to be tremendous.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to miss that. And if you happen to miss that, there's some Bigfoot socials that you can...
It'll be all over there.
Yeah, it'll be all over it. Of course, I've gassed up the TikTok before. They've got a lot of good stuff on there.
Yeah, our guy Chris Merritt does a great job with all of the socials. He has been second to none all summer long.
Pitcher for the Disco Turkeys will be Garrett Leftwich from Patrick Henry Community College.
I mean, his name's Leftwich, and he's not a lefty.
Yeah, it
seems like a
bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, missed opportunity by him. And we just heard an announcement for that auction we were talking about.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to miss out on that. Still time to show up if you're in Boone and happen to have this on. We are just about ready to go here for the bottom of the first.
Boone Bigfoots, left fielder number 18.
So stepping in to lead off for the Bigfoots is David Julian, the left fielder tonight. Favorite movie is Step Brothers, which is an excellent comedy. Probably my favorite. We are ready to go. Leftwich working out of the windup. First pitch to Julian drops low for ball 1. One-zero pitch is fouled straight back into the net. Some unsuspecting fans were worrying a little bit.
I heard a pretty loud whoa.
Yep.
Yeah, that caught a few people by surprise. Correct tense. There we go.
Always got to be looking out. Here comes the 1-1. That swung on and missed by Julian.
I think that might have got him, too, on the way down.
1-2 now. Comes the 2-strike pitch from Leftwich. Swung on and missed by Julian. And just like the Bigfoots, the Disco Turkeys start the first inning with a strikeout.
Yeah, got him fishing on the off-speed, down and away. Well-executed pitch. It was a strike for 55 feet. And then just dove away.
So that brings in Dylan Bako, the first baseman.
It's a pretty great walk-up song.
I think he's changed it throughout the summer.
Yeah.
First pitch to him is in for a strike. He's also played all over the field. Played corner outfield, corner infield.
He and Tyson Bass are probably the two guys on this team that could play all 9 in a game if they wanted to.
I think Justin Reed will give you
Yeah. Yeah, there's
all 9. One's roped down the left field line at foul. Yeah, but we've seen Justin Reed legitimately play all 9 positions, I think, this summer.
Yeah, there's a lot of positional versatility on this team. We had Jasper Dubberly up in the booth a couple of weeks ago, and he talked about how much Tyson Bass wants to pitch. Coach Smoot just won't let him.
I have no doubt in my mind that he could do pretty well up there.
Yeah. Yeah, Dubberly said he tries to get the workouts in with the pitchers to see how hard he can throw.
0-2 pitches popped up straight over our heads here in the press box, so Bako will stay alive here.
I think that one made it over the press box. Not going to roll back. We've seen a few people almost get taken out by that this summer.
One thing unique about this press box is it's slanted downwards towards the field. So if a ball lands on it, it'll roll straight into the crowd. So they got to look out for that. Here's a jam shot into shallow right field. That'll drop for a base hit for Dylan Bako.
Yeah, bat died a hero on that one. You could hear it crack as Bako kind of got jammed on that one, but did a nice job of getting inside the baseball and just strong-arming it out into right center.
So here comes Tylen Reese playing second base tonight.
Another guy that can play all over the diamond.
Right. Got a nice fan section right in front of us. They're making their noise. First pitch to Reese, plunks him. And just like that, it is first and second for the Foots.
Tylen, you all right? Give us a big thumbs up if you're feeling okay. Oh, 2 thumbs up. How about that?
Tylen Reese gives the crowd the double thumbs up that he is all right. Always a good sign.
And he'll probably be running here in a couple of pitches if the Bigfoots play this like they normally do.
Third baseman, number 7.
Rub some dirt in it, even though there's no dirt on this field. Rub some turf pellets on it.
I don't know how much that would help. But in steps Tyson Bass, sporting a new number tonight, 21.
Wearing number 21 tonight.
Usually worn by Brendan Hotelling. It looks like Tyson Bass has got it on this evening. Comes the first pitch to him. That's lined into center for a base hit. Bako will be held at third, but the bases are now loaded for the Bigfoots.
Tyson Bass loves to be aggressive. No difference right there. Went right after the first pitch. Got something he could get the barrel on and drove it out to center.
Number 12, Josh Seiler.
And now big-time opportunity for Josh Seiler.
You said it, Josh Seiler from Trevecca Nazarene. Thinks water's not wet. We can address that problem later.
I would say we could spend the entire game talking about that one probably.
Think it's pretty simple. And he's got a bases loaded opportunity here. First pitch from left, which
that was a 4-0 swing.
Yeah. Trying to get some guys home.
His eyes lit up like a Christmas tree on that one.
0-1 though now. Leftwich working from the set. That one's grounded in towards the Bigfoot's dugout, and it's 0-2.
And now if you're Seiler, you just got to try and put the ball in play, preferably in the air. Don't want to strike out. Don't want to hit it into a double play. It's pretty much the only two things you don't want to do.
So here comes the 0-2, still just one out. And there he goes, puts it in the air, into center field. Called off by Lee. He makes a strong throw. I don't know where that's going, but a run will score for the Bigfoots.
Yeah, it looked like he almost couldn't decide whether he wanted to throw it to third or home, so he ended up throwing it halfway up the line.
So he threw it in between both of them.
He split the difference. Third and a half base, maybe?
Yeah.
And we'll pump it up for the first time tonight.
Exactly right. They tried to see if he didn't tag, but he in fact did. So the Bigfoots have a 1-0 lead off a sacrifice fly from Josh Seiler.
And now still two men in scoring position for Jaden Barker.
Jaden Barker, a catcher from North Carolina Wesleyan. Two outs now in the first. First pitch inside for ball one.
And Barker, part of a platoon of catchers that we've seen this summer. No one guy has really won the job outright.
1-0 pitch finds the inside corner to even the count.
Well, we've seen Sam Shotbell get a lot of looks back there. Even Justin Reed has caught a little bit. It's a nice problem to have if you're Coach Smoot, having a bunch of guys that are comfortable playing back there. Don't have to put too heavy of a load on any one guy, with that being a pretty physically demanding position.
That one missed low, 2-1. Nice job blocking it up by Jonathan Barham for the Disco Turkeys. Comes the 2-1. That's laced down the left field line, but foul. It nearly took out Tylen Reese, who had already gotten pelted by a pitch.
I was about to say, Tylen Reese almost wore another one.
Ball's finding him today.
Yeah. I think Jaden Barker owes him a Gatorade after that one.
Something.
Yeah. Maybe Barker's buying the next round of sunflower seeds or something.
That foul ball makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first, runners on second and third. Here comes the pitch. That's up high, full count.
Everybody clap your hands.
Bigfoot fans clapping it up. Looking to add some extra runs on here in the first. That one's in there for strike 3. So the threat will come to an end. We'll be right back. The Bigfoots take the first inning lead 1-0.
Presented by A&B. The party begins at 3 p.m. tomorrow and then continues right here at the ballpark all night. See you at Appalachian Mountain Brewery at 3 to 5 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now, welcome
You know, I
to
thought about
the
doing one of Eric's outros where he just splits it up and like feels like he has to fill the time. Yeah, it's like in Boone.
This place rocks and rolls. place where you can get out.
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
Welcome back to Bigfoots baseball. It's a 1-0 lead for the Foots. Be sure to tune into the A game here on App TV. App State students talking about a lot of App State sports, but as well as everything else in the sporting world. That's every fall and spring. Don't know what day that will air just yet, but we will let you know as soon as we can. That is the A game on App TV. 1-0 Bigfoots lead off a Josh Seiler sacrifice fly. It's Chandler Padgett still out there on the mound. We mentioned a possible bullpen game, but it looks like
nobody in the pen.
Yeah, they cleared everything out. See there, I'm Jeffrey Marson. Alongside me is Matthew Schweikert. Our friend Eric Fisher, who normally does these games, was a victim of move-out time. So
end of July in Boone, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving out of their apartments. My roommate scored a free vacuum from someone I was moving out the other day.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
That pitch is grounded to short, fielded by Seiler, and that retires Dion Tubbs.
And that's one way to keep your pitch count down if you're Chandler Padgett. 1 pitch, 1 out. Tubbs, the extra hitter.
Yes.
Disco Turkey's got 10 guys in the lineup tonight.
Should note that. 10 hitters in the lineup. There's a DH and an EH.
Yeah. And the rule of thumb with games where teams have 10 guys in the lineup, there's going to be probably at least 6 or 7 substitutions later, which just makes my scorekeeping process so much fun.
A lot more difficult. Jonathan Barham, the catcher, is in the box for the Disco Turkeys. Fouled off that first pitch. Comes the 0-1. It's on the outside corner, I suppose we can call it, for strike 2.
Big old strike zone tonight, but it looks to be pretty consistent.
It's a big one.
Yeah, as long as it stays consistent, we'll try not to talk about the umpiring too much.
0-2 just missed. Like that pitch right there is not a strike, but it is debatably tonight. Yeah. Finding things out early. It's a 1-2 count now from Padgett to Barham. He fouls that one out of play.
Is that one more squirrel food? Nope, cow got that one.
Yep. Actually having trouble with the Smith Stadium speakers is what I came to find out as Barham leans into that one and will take first base.
Yeah, one of those breaking balls that didn't really break for Padgett. Just stayed in, never came back.
Stepping up to the plate for the Turkeys.
Also leaned into it.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
Just a little bit.
He did. Not quite a Jose Tabata, but
we can talk about that another time.
Yeah, if y'all want to have me ranting for like an hour, just bring up that name.
Bentley Yates steps in from UNC Asheville.
A lot of Asheville guys in this game.
Oh, yeah. That one's hit sharply up the middle for a base hit. Nearly got Padgett on the mound. But a single from Yates makes it first and second, still just 1 out.
Yeah, that was well struck by Yates. Padgett is probably a little lucky that he was able to get out of the way there.
Yep.
Next at bat for the Disco Turkeys, first baseman number 13, Dino Tharp.
Comes all-name team member for this Disco Turkeys squad, Dino Tharp.
Plays for Carolina U, which is not the University of North Carolina.
No. or South Carolina,
Yeah.
for that matter. First pitch misses, ball 1. Didn't know that existed, actually, until...
no disrespect
Yeah.
to the great people of Carolina University, but doesn't it kind of sound like the like Little League name that,
yeah.
they couldn't pay royalties
They're
to?
the real Carolina.
Yeah. They're both Carolinas.
Right.
They didn't put North or South on the name. It's smart.
2-0 pitch coming from Paget. It's on the outside corner.
I think we just got a sarcastic round of applause from somebody.
Yeah, it's coming from the cheering section in front of us. There's about 2 rows of folks who made the most noise. 2-1 pitch is fouled down the right side. 2-2. See, Tharp's got no batting gloves on. Looks like he's got a nice mustache as well.
All right, so I've looked up Carolina University.
Comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed by Tharp, and there's a big strikeout from Chandler Paget.
Yeah, big bounce back AB for Paget. So, formerly known as Piedmont International University, it is a private Christian school in Winston-Salem.
All right. There's Carolina U for you.
Yeah, a little over 1,000 students.
Comes Max Gustafson, the shortstop for the Disco Turkeys. As that first pitch misses, he's from Bryant. You may remember them from their abbreviated NCAA tournament run. Comes the 1-0. That one is fouled out of play. Should add that tournament run was in basketball, not baseball. One and one count.
So I'd also like to note that it has only been known as Carolina University since 2020. There was a merger of several Christian universities. So there you have it. There's your fast facts on Carolina University. The more you know.
Real long history there for Carolina U.
Yeah.
Comes the 2-1. That's on the outside corner, strike 2. Deuce is wild here at the ballpark. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on to Max Gustafson. Here comes a pitch from Paget. That's swung on and missed. Strike 3. Big pitches from Chandler Paget. And it holds the Disco Turkeys to nothing. We'll be right back here on App TV for more Bigfoots baseball.
Hi, my name is Melissa Weddle, and I'm Department Chair of Recreation Management and Physical Education at Appalachian State University. We offer 2 degree-granting programs, one in recreation management with a focus in outdoor experiential education, recreation and park management, and commercial recreation and tourism. Our second degree-granting program in health, physical education, and coaching offers teacher certification for public schools in health and physical education. You can get a minor or certificate in coaching. We are the front porch to the Beaver College of Health Science, where our focus is on quality of life, wellness, and physical activity. We're located in the beautiful mountains of Boone, North Carolina, so come join us, check out our website, or take a class.
Welcome back to Bigfoots Baseball here on App TV. Bigfoots leading the Disco Turkeys 1-0 as we take a look at Ryan Smoot, the manager of this Bigfoots ball club, and some of his numbers from his playing days as a cadet of VMI. It's a brick wall, it looked like.
And I got to say, 428 on base percentage, especially compared to that batting average, is pretty good.
Yeah.
Shows that he had a pretty good command of the strike zone.
Most catchers do, as you see, played catcher first base. VMI, I believe, in the SoCon.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah. Throw a quick Google in there.
Yeah.
As we said, it's a 1-0 ball game. Bigfoot's leading.
Fans, make sure you get your bids in on the concourse.
It is game used raffle night, auction night here at the ballpark. So the Bigfoot's auctioning off a number of game used items.
So VMI is, in fact, in the SoCon.
Okay.
And they have the second smallest enrollment of any FCS football school.
That sounds about right.
The only FCS football school with fewer students than VMI is Presbyterian.
Know anything about Presbyterian football? Their coach only kicks onside kicks after scores.
Yeah.
Went viral a couple years back.
I don't think he's there anymore, though. He was a high school.
Just got there.
Oh, right. They had the coach that never punted. And he only lasted like a year.
We'll catch you up on that maybe later. But stepping in is Matthew Wright, playing right field for the Foots, as that one is hit high but playable. And medium deep center, Cam Lee's under it and makes the catch to retire Matthew Wright. So that will bring in the designated hitter, Dallas Trevena. Favorite baseball player is Bryce Harper. You're not a fan of him, Matt.
I will say, though, he was finally not booed at Nationals Park this year.
Okay. Everyone has to grow a little bit.
I also don't think anybody really cares anymore because we won a ring without him.
I mean, that's how it should be.
Yeah. And besides, our current right fielder that we're about to trade is way better than him anyway.
Oh, Lord. Here comes
We'll save the Juan Soto talk for later.
0-1 pitch is popped straight up towards second base. Echezarreta under it and makes the catch for out number 2. Not seeing as much success from the Bigfoots here.
The Shadow Monster's setting in.
You can see it right there. That's a pretty good look.
That's a pitcher's best friend right now.
So stepping up, batting ninth is Matthew McCowan from George Washington University. Garrett Leftwich doing pretty good work here off the mound in the second inning. First pitch to McCowan. Nearly hit him on the hands there. It's ball 1. .1-0 pitch is popped up yet again. It's going to be playable in foul ground for Barham, who makes the catch for the third out of the inning. 7, 8, 9 hitters unable to work some magic for the Foots. We'll be back for the top of the third right here on App TV.
We're going to go out to the third baseline. I see Chris and
Welcome back to Smith Stadium for Bigfoots baseball. Just finished up the potato sack race where our winner actually had to roll across the finish line. Also
Electric.
Also had
Always electric.
our fourth place finisher actually ripped his feet through the bottom of the bag, and these are actual potato sacks here. So
Pretty impressive.
I don't think he was disqualified. I think he was just confused on what to do, because he easily could have run through the finish line.
As a wise man once said.
Yeah.
He was a little confused, but he got the spirit.
Yeah.
Baseman number 37, Nico Noto.
So we're starting off with the 10-hitter for the Disco Turkeys. That's Nico Noto, who swings and misses at that one for strike one. Oh, one pitch is swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2.
And Padgett working pretty quickly here, taking a page out of Jack Bachmore's book.
0-2 pitch, fouled straight back into the net.
Startled some fans again.
Yeah, there's a net there.
Yeah.
2 strikes, gets a stomp stampede.
So here comes the stomp stampede from the Bigfoots fans. 0-2 pitch is grounded through the left side for a single just past a diving Josh Seiler. So it's a leadoff single for the Disco Turkeys. Will take us to the top of the lineup.
Top of the order for the Disco
And that'll be
Turkeys.
Echezarreta, who struck out to lead off the game last time up. Part of a pretty large contingent of high point players on this team.
Yeah, I believe it's the top 3 hitters
Yeah.
are all High Point Panthers, I believe is their nickname. That first pitch is on the outside part for strike one.
The school that Tubby Smith built.
Did he? So 0-1 to Echezarreta. That one's up high for ball one to even the count. Quick pick towards first is not in time. One pitch in there for strike two.
Give me a Ric Flair.
Got to get the crowd to provide the sound effects since the
Yeah, our sound system is down as Noto is running. Looked like a hit and run there just by
Over there on
the look of that swing by Echezarreta.
yeah, that was a please, please, please make contact swing.
Just threw his bat out there.
Yeah.
So Noto will have to jog on back to first. We'll try it again. Gonna keep Noto in check over there. At first. They're gonna try one more time. This would normally draw boos from an opposing crowd.
But it's not an opposing crowd.
You're exactly right.
Home cooking at its finest.
1-2 is softly hit towards third base, and it stays fair, and it'll be an infield single for Miggy Echezarreta.
Looks like the turf monster got us.
Pretty unorthodox infield single. It looked like Tyson Bass didn't really get a read on the spin of that baseball.
I think he got a read on it. He just knew he wasn't making the play, so he was hoping it would roll foul. Because he started to charge in on it, and then he backed off because I think he knew he wasn't getting the out no matter what.
So it's first and second, still no outs. Padgett finds the zone against Josh DeLaurier, the left fielder. Oh, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is lined into the grassy area. Heads up.
Ooh, that almost caught somebody who had his back turned.
Seems unfazed by it.
Took it like a champ.
I guess so. 0-2 though now. Padgett tries the curveball and misses low and away.
That's a good block. That's a good block by Barker.
Noto getting a pretty sizable lead there at second. And he's going to third. This one's hit well towards center field. Cowan didn't get the best read on it initially, but he's there to make the catch. Noto and Echevarria forced to retreat. And there's out number 1 for the Bigfoots.
Yeah, that's a big first out by Paget. Has had some bad luck so far this inning. Neither of those base hits were hit particularly well.
Center fielder number 25, Cameron Lee.
And he was lucky that that ball wasn't hit deep enough that the runners had time to get back and tag up.
Cam Lee steps in. He's got the biggest hit so far as there's a quick pickoff attempt towards second.
And that was a good job by Tylen Reese getting over and snagging that because he was well off the bag when Paget turned.
Lee hit a triple last time up. He watches the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Paget coming set. 0-1 is drilled down the right field line and foul out of play.
There's a whole bunch of Littlefoots running after that one. I think it hopped over the fence.
A foul ball ground rule double almost.
And that one poor Littlefoot was in prime position to make a play, but then it just hopped over his head. I mean,
Yeah, nothing you can do. Still a 2-strike count. Here comes the 0-2. This one is hit to center. McCowan retreating, and that one's over his head and up against the center field wall. One run will score. A second run will come around, and it's a 2 RBI double from Cam Lee.
and Cam Lee, the man doing all the damage tonight.
I think we can officially put him on cycle watch after 2 at-bats.
Triple and a double, and he's hit 2 to the wall, so we know he's got the power to leave the yard.
So the Disco Turkeys take the lead 2-1. Just 1 out here in the third. Perman Breckbull will step in, the designated hitter.
Next at bat for the Turkeys, designated hitter number 22, German Breckbull.
Bigfoot fans don't seem to care about the leads changing hands because
A lot of baseball left.
Because All-Star by Smash Mouth is playing.
Yeah, I wouldn't care either if All-Star was on. But also, there's a lot of baseball left.
You're absolutely right. Just a 1-run game. Bigfoot's made a quick check towards third. I'm not sure what for. Guess they thought maybe someone missed the bag, but everything's all clean. First pitch to Breckbull is in there for a strike, 0-1. Off speed's been working for Paget so far.
Yeah, he's had really good command of the off-speed stuff, and really, other than Lee, nobody's made hard contact on him.
Curveball misses inside, 1-1. Exactly right. That off-speed pitch has also been a great strikeout weapon for Paget early on. That one is chopped towards third. Tough play for Bass. Strong throw is off target, and it will get by the first baseman, Bako. Cam Lee will pick up the bat on his way to the plate, and another run will come across for the Disco Turkeys.
Yeah, it's going to go down as an E5 on Tyson Bass, but it was a tough play to make.
Number 3, Dion Tubbs.
And again, just a tough luck inning for Chandler Paget. He's thrown good pitches, gotten soft contact with one exception, and just hasn't gotten the bounces.
Dion Tubbs steps in. There's a first pitch strike. That hasn't been an issue. Paget's done pretty well getting ahead in the count.
Yeah, the command's been fine. Like I said, I feel like he's pitching well.
See, that misses pretty wide with that one.
But, this inning he's had leadoff single that snuck through a hole in the infield, a 50-foot single, one ball that was crushed off the wall, and then an error. I mean, it's
how it goes as a pitcher.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I mean, he made one bad pitch to Lee, but other than that, he just had bad luck.
It's a 1-2 count. Chance to put away Tubbs. He chops that one high, and that is a foul ball over Tyson Bass's head. Good fortune that time, though.
Yeah, and Bass was trying to make a play on it, but it bounced over his head. Ends up being a lucky bounce.
And this turf plays like a trampoline sometimes.
It does. It does.
Rarely see choppers getting fully over an infielder's head like it did just then.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the ball gets a rocket booster every time it hits the ground here. I mean, it's
1-2 pitch is flied into center. McCowan's been busy this inning, and he's able to make the catch for out number 2. Still a runner in scoring position for the Disco Turkeys, so an out like that is very important.
Yeah, no, big bounce back out there by from Padgett. And now he doesn't have to worry about the runner on second anymore. Can just focus on getting the out and getting back to the dugout.
Jonathan Barham, the catcher, in for the Disco Turkeys. He chops that one towards his third base coach, who makes a nice play. We've got a really loud cheering section in front of us.
Yeah, this group in front of us is electric.
So the second pitch is swung on and missed 0-2.
2 strikes, 2 outs. You know what that means.
Very well could be under some sort of influence.
We don't want to speculate, though. It's Friday night. They're having a good time.
Yeah, that's right. Bigfoot fans start the stomp. That one is line foul.
Into the trees.
Out of play.
Everybody clap your hands.
Try the 0-2 yet again. Huge lead at second base there by Breckbull. Comes the 0-2. That one misses outside. Try to get him to chase. Quick timeout. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and fouled into the mitt for strike 3 as the
Number 5.
Barham got a little extra on the end of that strikeout. Disco Turkeys take the lead 3-1. We'll be back with the bottom of the third here on App TV.
Fans, we tried this last night and it was a
to a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
up here to the ballpark with fellow Foots fans.
Welcome back to Bigfoot's Baseball. Disco Turkeys took the lead in the top half of the third innings. We take a look at the upcoming schedule here for the Bigfoots, and tomorrow versus the Tar Heel Kings, that will be on WASU, and they're offering something special for us, Matt.
Yeah, we got a ticket giveaway from WASU for tomorrow night's game. You can win up to 4 free tickets for that ball game. If you want to find out how you can win your tickets, go to any of our WASU social media pages. Our Instagram is 90.5 WASU FM. We've extended the deadline on that because we've got some more tickets we'd like to give away. So if you want to come out to the ballpark tomorrow night and see Elvis, head on over to
him.
Yeah,
it's Elvis.
It's Elvis. If you want to get in on that, head over to WASU's Instagram page and find out how you can win your tickets.
See the other two games as well against the Greensboro Monarchs on Sunday and the Catawba Valley Stars on Monday. You can join the conversation on Twitter using hashtag BigfootsBaseball. Don't know if we've gotten a tweet yet this year.
We got a few a couple weeks ago when we were asking for favorite 80s movies with our radio broadcast, but
love to hear from you.
And now, fans, batting for the Boone Bigfoots, left fielder number 18, David Julian.
So back to the top of the lineup for the Bigfoots in the bottom of the third with David Julian.
And Julian led things off with a strikeout in the bottom of the first. He's been a key part of this lineup at the top of the order. Usually a pretty good contact guy and got a lot of speed as well. Very aggressive on the base paths.
Garrett Leftwich still on the mound for the Disco Turkeys. Finds his own with the first pitch. Second one not so lucky. Bounces in to even the count. Comes the 1-1. Hit high into shallow center, and a play made a lot tougher than it actually was by Cam Lee, who actually stumbled out of his break towards that baseball.
I think he got a bad read on it as well. Started to go back before he realized it was dying up there in the air.
It's out number one of this bottom of the third, regardless.
And ever since Tyson Bass's single to load the bases in the top of the bottom of the first, it's been a lot of soft contact from the Foots.
Dylan Bako is going to be the man to try and change that. So there's a strike on the outside corner.
And Bako hit a jam shot the other way for a base hit his first time up. Bat died a hero.
Comes the 0-1 from Leftwich. Been putting it in the air too much if you're the Bigfoots. Tough play for Echezarreta, but he makes it look easy for out number two.
Yeah, and you said it. It's been too many pop-ups the last two innings. The last five batters for the Bigfoots, fly ball to center field, pop up to second base, a foul fly to the catcher, fly out to center field, pop up to the second baseman.
Second baseman number 35, Tylen Reese.
So Tylen Reese will step in, try and break that trend.
Yeah. And the two batters before that, a strikeout looking and a sacrifice fly.
That one's lined down the third base line and fair. Tylen Reese will have extra bases. It's a stand-up double for Tylen Reese.
100 off of that bat.
And that double was 100 miles per hour off the bat.
Triple digits. Wow. I mean, that ball was hit so hard that Noto barely got his glove in the air before it was behind him.
I think the sun had a little bit to do with it, but it was certainly not his best effort.
Yeah,
to try and catch that baseball. I also wouldn't want to get in front of that.
No,
at 100 miles an hour.
I mean, they don't call it the hot corner for nothing. I mean, it almost looked like it kind of went through his glove. That was hit so hard.
So a two-out double for Reese gives Tyson Bass a chance to come through. First pitch is inside for a ball. Favorite food is ACP.
It's a good choice.
Can't go wrong with ACP.
It's a good choice. But here's the question: Los or Dos for that?
I'm a Los guy. I haven't been to Dos. No. Wait. Yeah, I'm a Los guy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you on that one.
Names are similar. I get them confused sometimes.
Yeah.
It's 2-0.
That's why it's easy to just say Los or Dos instead of
Right.
the full name.
Still need a try-dose to really have my
It's pretty good.
my team.
I'm a Los guy because I like getting some steak mixed in with my ACP.
One's lined foul by Bass. It's also hard to mess up.
Yeah, it is. That is true. It's pretty hard to make a bad ACP.
Correct. Especially at a restaurant. The turkeys had to fish out that foul ball.
If you make a bad ACP in a college town, you're not going to stay in business very long.
That's correct. It's a 2-1 count to
Tyson Bass is chattering away at somebody.
Oh, yeah. Pitch to Bass is up high for ball 3. Had him in the booth for a game for WASU a couple weeks back. He loves the trash talk. Knows it's just part of the game here.
He was natural in the booth, too.
Yep. Great color commentator. 3-1 is up high. So Bass will trot on down for a base on balls.
All right, they heard us at least a couple of guys did.
Yeah.
They've worked some better ABs.
Now batting for the Boone Bigfoots.
Mentioned the rivalry between these two teams. Now, this is a game that the Bigfoots want to win.
Yeah. For a team that has only been in existence for 2 years, this is a pretty intense rivalry for the Foots.
Right. Probably say the number 1 rivalry.
Yeah. I mean, it spilled over to Twitter last week. Just incredible.
First pitch to Seiler is popped out of play. Mentioned earlier on in the broadcast, it's the 10th meeting this summer between the two teams.
Yeah. They're
familiar.
They're very familiar with each other.
First and second, 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch is up high. Garrett Leftwich starting maybe to lose his command here.
And we talked to some of the Bigfoots players. We know they don't like the Statesville Owls.
Yes.
They had some pretty intense contests with them, but they haven't played those guys nearly as much as they've seen the Disco Turkeys. And I think that's what adds the extra level of animosity. Just the fact that they see each other so much.
2-1 count now. As you mentioned, last weekend was probably the best weekend for the rivalry.
Yeah.
With the Twitter beef and, of course, the big comeback that the Bigfoots made.
Yeah, some nail biters.
2-1 pitch up high yet again, so we're going to have another 3-1 count.
And there is action in the Disco Turkeys pen.
Doesn't look like much of it. Maybe some guys sitting around.
Say there's at least one guy up with his glove on.
2 of them are in shorts. Here comes the 3-1. Seiler pops it straight back. Chance maybe for a play. And they did not make the play.
Nobody made a play. That one rolled all the way back down.
Matt, that might have been your best chance to make a play.
Yeah, that's the best chance
that was possible.
That's the best chance I've had to make a play all summer. And this window is wide open, so if we get a funky bounce, I'm ready.
You get the hands ready?
Yeah, no, I got a pair of glasses I got to protect, man.
Fair enough. It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs. Runners will be going. The pitch is popped up yet again in foul ground.
Yeah, that's getting out of play.
That will get out of play. New life yet again for Seiler. He's got to find a way to hit one hard and in play. Seen him pop up a couple now just to keep himself alive. Reese at second, Bass at first. 3-2, 2 outs in the inning. Josh Seiler rips that one, but foul. nearly identical to Tylen Reese's hit.
And that would have been a 3-3 ball game.
With the speed of Tyson Bass at first base.
Yeah, with the runners getting a head start, that would have been a 3-3 ball game if it had stayed fair.
But instead, we're going to try 3-2 one more time. Garrett Leftwich to Josh Seiler, the shortstop tonight for the Bigfoots. See if he can straighten one out here. That one drops low, so the runners can move from a jog to a walk as they advance to the next base. And it's bases loaded for the Bigfoots. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Second time the Foots have had the bases loaded so far in 3 innings. Only came away with 1 run last time up. It looks like we're either going to get a pitching change or a meeting on the mound.
I see a catcher on his way towards the Disco Turkeys bullpen. All you need is a mask and a glove to catch bullpens.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got short sign. Not taking any padding out there with him.
They're going to let Leftwich try and work through this.
Yeah, they've got one guy he's not pitching off the rubber yet. He's just long tossing out there. We can see that bullpen a lot better than we can see ours.
Exactly right.
The Foots bullpen is almost entirely blocked by the indoor practice facility.
It's going to be up to Jaden Barker to come through, his second big opportunity in this game.
And he got caught looking on a full count pitch that was on the outside corner. And that ended the bottom of the first.
First pitch from Leftwich to Barker is low for ball 1.
And at the very least, the Foots are driving up the pitch count. You know, this was looking like a pretty comfortable third inning for Leftwich, but now maybe the Foots, even if they can't push a run or two across here, they can at least get into the bullpen a little earlier.
The 1-0 skips in to Barham, who makes a nice block.
Yeah, that was a very good
block. It's 2-0.
That was a really good block. That probably saved a run.
Kill a lot of momentum if the Bigfoots are unable to scratch a run across here. But they're in a favorable position now, 2-0. As that one skips in yet again. So we've seen Leftwich miss high previously. He gets a meeting at the mound. He probably gets told to extend that stride a little bit, and now he's missing too low.
Yeah, and those last 2 pitches were not even competitive. Jaden Barker's never swinging at those.
So here comes a 3-0. And he finds his own that time to make it 3-1.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch, inner half. Barker taking all the way, but even if he swung, probably wasn't going to be able to do a whole lot with that.
3-1 now. Big lead at second from Bass. Barker hits one off the middle of the bat there and it drops foul. Good effort over there, though, at first base by Dino Tharp.
Good awareness of where he was on the field, too, sliding to slow himself down and keep himself from running full speed into that fence.
Running straight ahead into a chain link fence is not a feeling that feels good.
Not a fun thing to experience.
But it's 3-2 now. Runners will be moving yet again. 3-2, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch, and Barker swings and misses. And the Disco Turkeys survive the threat from the Bigfoots and maintain their 3-1 lead. We'll be back for the 4th here on App TV.
Fans, heads up. We just found out that number 18.
Hi, my name is Melissa Weddle, and I'm Department Chair of Recreation Management and Physical Education at Appalachian State University. We offer 2 degree-granting programs, one in recreation management with a focus in outdoor experiential education, recreation and park management, and commercial recreation and tourism. Our second degree-granting program in health, physical education, and coaching offers teacher certification for public schools in health and physical education. You can get a minor or certificate in coaching. We are the front porch to the Beaver College of Health Science, where our focus is on quality of life, wellness, and physical activity. We're located in the beautiful mountains of Boone, North Carolina, so come join us, check out our website, or take a class.
Welcome back to Bigfoots Baseball here on App TV. And if you want to learn more about App TV, there's the socials right there for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. If for some reason you missed something at the beginning of the game, you can watch it on YouTube later on.
Yeah.
On demand.
Yeah. Great feature.
Yep, and watchapptv.com is the main website where you can stream it live. As you get a look at the limbo contest going on. Some
that kid's knees were on the ground.
Yeah, I think they're
the little foots are cheating, man.
Well, it's still a win for all of them.
Was that a Binghamton University hat that I saw on one of those little foots?
I don't know, but it's time to shift gears here. Some Bigfoot facts. It's also known as a Sasquatch. You said, is it a difference between a Bigfoot and a Sasquatch?
Yeah, so the difference between the Bigfoot and the Sasquatch. The Sasquatch is the mascot for Appalachian FC.
Yes.
By the way, NPSL Southeast Conference champions. Bigfoot is Boone Bigfoots. So they're both well represented in Boone. It's just one likes to play games with his feet instead of with a ball and stick.
All right. Well, there's your difference.
Yeah.
Talk about more facts later. Here's the first pitch.
One likes to pump it up. One likes to protect these woods.
App FC's got a great environment if you didn't get a chance to go to one of their games this summer.
Oh, yeah.
Padgett misses that time. I believe it's 2-0 now to Bentley Yates, who singled last time up. Comes the 2-0, and it is grounded softly down the third baseline. Looks like it got a piece of Yates as he limps off down the first baseline.
Yeah, he'll be feeling that one in the morning.
See if he's
another UNC Asheville guy.
Yeah. See if he's able to continue. Yeah. He looks like he's good to go.
Like I said, rub some dirt in it. There's no dirt. Maybe some turf pellets will do the trick.
Literally not an ounce of dirt here at Smith Stadium. That pitch misses inside.
Wasn't that ball 3? Or did I miss a pitch?
I thought that was ball 3 as well. But,
I mean, nobody's protesting. All right.
A sympathy walk for...
All right, I guess either that or you and I just both missed a pitch.
Okay.
Because, nobody on the Bigfoot said anything.
First pitch is fouled back to Dino Tharp.
But I definitely had to count as 2-1 in my book.
I got nothing.
Eh.
Comes the 0-1, and that drills Dino Tharp. He'll just toss his bat to the side, and even nice enough to toss the ball back to the pitcher, who just got him with a pitch.
And now, second inning in a row, Padgett working his way into some trouble.
Early on in the inning as well.
Yeah.
Still no outs in the top of the fourth. Max Gustafson steps in. First pitch is up high, ball, 1-0.
And looks like the activity has slowed down in the Disco Turkeys pen.
That one finds the zone to make it 1-1. That one's a bit low.
And almost hit another one.
Runners on first and second, 2-1 count. Pitch from Paget is grounded to short. There will be no play anywhere for Josh Seiler, but he's able to keep it in the infield to stop a run from scoring at least. But it's bases loaded now for the Disco Turkeys and no outs.
Yeah, and Seiler was shaded over towards second to cover a potential pickoff attempt, and it was hit right where he would have been standing normally. Again, some bad luck factoring into the mix for Chandler Paget.
First pitch to Nico Noto. Diving stop by Bass. He delivers one home for the first out. Can't get the second out. That was a heck of a play from Tyson Bass down at the hot corner. Looks like he even lost his shades in the process. But he saves a run.
Saved a run.
Top of the order for the Disco Turkeys.
So we now move to the top of the order with Miggy Echezarreta, the second baseman.
And he singled and scored on the Lee double last time up.
First pitch to him is fouled off into the trees down the third base line. 0-1.
And these next two hitters are key for Chandler Paget because you got Cam Lee 2 hitters away, and he has been dialed in on everything Paget's thrown at him so far.
That one misses to even the count at 1-1.
We lost the scoreboard.
Trying to keep it in my head.
Not the first time that's happened this summer.
1-1 pitch is in there for a strike to make it 1-2. You mentioned Cam Lee. I think it'd be in the Bigfoot's best interest to stay away from him if possible. Comes the 1-2. That one's way outside to even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, another breaking ball with no bite.
Two and two pitch. Just missed the outside part. Count runs full now. Paget needs a big pitch here.
Yeah, can't force in a run.
That one's grounded toward second. Could be two. There's one. And there's two. Oh, no.
What?
They're saying he's safe at first. I don't know.
I don't know what they called because he called him out at first and then changed the call.
It looked like maybe Baco's foot came off. It's the only explanation.
Yeah, and it brings in a run.
Now batting number 39, Josh Delory.
I am not sure what happened there.
Off-speed pitch is strike one. Just a quick pick-off attempt. Try him yet again over at first. Echezarreta, the runner over there. Comes the pitch from Paget. Echezarreta's running. That pitch is fouled off into the trees. Oh and 2 count from Paget to Delorier. That one gets by Barker. It could be a play at the plate. Barker's throw in time to get him. That's one way to get the third out of the inning.
Literally threw the ball on his body. What a play by Barker.
Reminder, fans.
Welcome back. It's the bottom of the fourth between the Disco Turkeys and the Bigfoots. Crowd getting in some YMCA action here. So we take a look at the next three for the Bigfoots. We mentioned tomorrow's game against the Tar Heel Kings. We have a WASU ticket giveaway.
Head to our social media pages, 90.5 WASU FM on Instagram. Get your tickets.
That's free, folks.
Yeah, ignore the deadline. We have extended it. Get your tickets. We've got tickets we want to give away. We want as many people as we can get out here at Smith Stadium tomorrow night.
Saw as well the Greensboro Monarchs on Sunday and back again Monday against the Catawba Valley Stars. Bigfoots had a great chance to put some runs on the board last time out, but not the case. We have a new pitcher for the Disco Turkeys. It's Caleb Ketchy of Gordon State.
Fans now on the mound for the Turkeys, number 43, Caleb Ketchin.
As for the Bigfoots, it's Matthew Wright
Now
in the
batting
box.
for the Boone Bigfoots, right fielder number 1, Matt Wright.
Matthew Wright playing in right this evening. Comes the first pitch, and that one is drilled towards right field. Retreating and making the catch is Bentley Yates. Nice defensive effort, and he just fouled a pitch off his leg earlier on. Looks like he may be holding it out there, but he is ready to go.
Yeah, got a pretty good jump on that ball. That ball was tailing away from him.
Dallas Trevena steps in, the designated hitter. I believe it's his fan club that's making all the noise. First pitch to him's up high. Got to see him hit a home run on his birthday a couple weeks ago.
Contributed to a Mercy Rule victory.
Yep. 1-0 pitch also misses high. Hit it straight down the left field line. Pretty much over the left field foul pole. Comes a 2-0. One's fouled straight over our heads.
That one might be rolling.
Let's see.
Okay,
Nope.
that one made it.
We
to
were
the
ready.
Back. Yeah, that one made it to the back side of the concourse. Okay.
When I say Dally, you say bomb. Dally! Dally! Dally!
2-1 though to Trevena. Nice pitch on the outside corner. Make it 2-2.
And I think Trevena's mad at himself for not swinging. Turned away in frustration as soon as that ball landed in the catcher's mitt.
Ketchy comes set, ready to deliver the 2-2. That one's grounded straight up the middle for a base hit. So Dallas Trevena pulls through for his cheering section and gets a single at 100 miles per hour off the bat. Second time the Bigfoots have reached triple digits on the exit velo.
100 miles an hour and it almost caught Ketchy. I mean, that is
Stepping up to the plate.
pretty dangerous out there
Yeah.
around sometimes.
yeah.
Please welcome center fielder number 6, Matthew McCowan.
So Matthew McCowan, the center fielder, will step in now. The ninth hitter in the lineup. First pitch fouled straight back into the net. Trevena over at first doesn't have too much speed. Talk a lot about the Bigfoot speed on this team. He's not in that category.
Yeah, there's very few guys on this team that don't have the green light. I would say Trevena is probably one of them. We just get an impromptu Batman.
Remix
Yeah.
to Ball Boy. Comes the 0-1. One's fouled off of McCowan's shin, it looked like. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and that one will Ball off the shin, that'll hurt in the morning. Again, it's too bad that we don't have any dirt to rub in it.
Exactly right. It's taking it better than the previous guys who have fouled it off their shin tonight. But it's an 0-2 count. We'll have some work to do here. Cowan hits that hard into the left center field gap, and that's going to get down. Trevena around second. He's heading into third. He's chucking. He's going to get the stop sign at third. Smart decision maybe as the throw gets away and into the dugout maybe? No. It will not.
Yeah, that was close.
It will not find the dugout, but regardless, it is a Matthew McCowan double to make it second and third with just one out.
Top of the order for the Boone Bigfoots.
And now David Julian, he's had a frustrating day so far with a strikeout and a pop-up, but has a chance to make amends here with two guys in scoring position. One out. If he grounds it to the right side or puts it in the air, should be an RBI.
All it takes is one big knock to turn your day around. That's what Julian's looking to do here. Second and third. First pitch swung on and missed.
That was a tie game swing.
Exactly right. Some of these Bigfoots get their eyes real wide when runners are on base. Try to unload. Looked like that's what Julian tried to do there. The 0-1 pitch gets past Barham. Dallas Trevena will jog on home. And the Bigfoots make it 4-2. Time to pump it up here at Smith Stadium.
That's right, fans, out of those seats and pump it up.
Cowan also advanced to third. Still a good chance for Julian to drive someone in.
Yeah, same deal. All he's got to do is hit a ground ball to the right side or hit a fly ball into the outfield. We've got a much faster runner on third now for a sac fly.
1-1 count. Misses low to make it 2-1.
And the Foots just trying to hang around here. They've gotten into the Disco Turkeys bullpen, and they're making Catchy throw a lot of pitches here in this fourth inning.
It's fouled back. Might find the parking lot. Another two-strike count, though, for the Bigfoots. Comes the 2-2. Julian sits back on an off-speed pitch, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. McCowan will jog on home, and the Bigfoots have it within one.
And there's the big knock David Julian was looking for. Out in front of it a little bit, but a nice job of getting it out into center field.
And bring it up to the plate.
Had some backspin on it. And now a lot of speed over there at first base. Do not be surprised in the slightest if Julian takes off at some point here.
Dylan Bako is the hitter. Double play in order for the Disco Turkeys, but there goes Julian right on cue. The throw from Barham, not in time.
That was close.
Yeah,
that was close.
It was a great throw down.
Great throw. Put it right on Julian's hand, basically. But there aren't many guys at this level that can throw out David Julian. I mean, that guy is blisteringly quick. That's about as close as we've seen anybody get to throwing him out this summer.
First pitch was a strike, so 0-1. And that one's fouled back into the net to make it 0-2.
Everybody clap your hands.
We've had some sound system trouble here at Smith Stadium today, so
Chris has been providing the noise himself. He's always great at that.
Having to manufacture noise from via word of mouth almost. So here comes the 0-2. Outside. Looked like Ketchy wanted the strikeout there. New sound effect tonight is the Nelson Muntz ha ha from The Simpsons. Got a group that's a big fan of that.
It's great. Love it.
If you've seen The Simpsons, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Here comes the 1-2. That finds the outside corner that time, as Bako will make the sad walk back to the dugout.
Yeah, did not appear to be a huge fan of that call, but the outside corner has been there for both pitchers all night long. That's one of those, it's too close to take with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and it's tough to adjust sometimes if you're a hitter. And
Also, I think Tylen Reese is losing a button every time he comes to the plate. He's pulling out his inner Mike Napoli.
It's a great observation, Matt. 2 outs, though. If he can hit another laser down the third baseline, we'd have a tie ball game.
Yeah, he's been on base twice today. Was hit by a pitch in the first inning, and then, yeah, had the laser double down the left field line last inning.
Shouldn't feel the pressure to hit one 100 miles an hour off the bat, though.
Yeah, Foots have brought 14 guys to the plate the last 2 innings.
Julian going for third, and he's going to be out. Oh. Ooh. Nope. It is, he's safe at third.
I don't think...
You see that smile from Tylen Reese. He knows his teammate got away with one.
Yeah, I think everybody on the field for the Disco Turkeys started walking back towards the dugout. Yeah.
Throw beat him there by plenty.
Yeah, I don't know how he...
Yeah, no evasive maneuvers on the slide either.
Yeah, that was...
He had to have just missed the tag. It's 2-0. Now 3-0 with that ball low. Tylen Reese, though, has got a good count to be in this situation. He's got the green light on 3-0 and swings and misses. Still a hitter's count at 3-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch is lined into the terrace seating area. That was dangerous.
Yeah, it's moments like that I wonder if they don't need to extend the netting down here.
Yeah, this net will be extended at some point. Too close the call there. But it's 3-2. 2 outs. Tying run on third. Reese grounds it towards short. Fielded by Gustafson, and the throw over to first is in time. The Bigfoots break into that deficit a little bit. They still got some more work to do. You're watching Bigfoots Baseball here on App TV.
To a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
Welcome back to Bigfoots Baseball. We've got almost a basketball type challenge here for some Littlefoots. They've got to throw it from the third base coach's box into the
Is this like horseshoes?
The ball basket there.
Closest wins?
This was the high school way of just not being productive and trying to be a basketball player and shoot it into the basket.
Or it's the part of basketball practice where you start doing half-court shots.
We got a little foot to at least hit the basket, so he'll
that's a smart play.
Get a round of applause.
That's a smart play. Knew he wasn't going to get it there, so we just said, let me roll it and at least make contact.
Comes the final throw. Big crow hop, left-handed toss.
Ran out of gas.
Now will come up short.
Ran out of gas and ran back to mom. That's okay. Somebody's birthday.
Yep.
Somebody's.
Josh Delorier's takes the first pitch he sees and drills that into the right center field gap. He's going to have extra bases. Bigfoots need to move.
That's going to be 3.
Delorier's heading towards third. The relay not in time. Good backup by the pitcher, Chandler Padgett. But it's a leadoff triple for the Disco Turkeys.
And now exactly what they didn't want, a man in scoring position for Cam Lee.
Can't get rid of this guy, can we?
Center fielder number 25, Cameron Lee.
We officially put him on cycle watch after his last at-bat. Has a triple and a double so far.
Definitely has the power to get the home run.
Seen that before as well.
He's hit the ball too hard for singles the last couple of times.
It's fouled straight back. It's an 0-1 count to Cameron Lee. That pitch is hit high and deep into right center field. Not enough.
They played 4 outfielders on him.
Smart play. It works out. That was the left fielder, David Julian, making the catch there in right center.
Yeah, that's Tylen. Yeah, Tylen Reese went back there and played left field.
Tylen Reese actually got a glove change.
Yeah.
In between the bats. But
does that go down as an F7?
Yep. It was the left fielder caught it. Regardless, it would actually go down as a sac fly because a run did score.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot there was a runner on third.
It's 5-3 now for the Disco Turkeys. Base is empty now.
Been a while since I've seen somebody get the 4 outfielders treatment.
Herman Breckville at the plate now. Yeah, you're exactly right. You got to be some kind of hitter.
Yeah, that shows the kind of respect that they have for Cam Lee. Because honestly, if they didn't have the 4 outfielders there, that ball was gapped.
That pitch is swung on and missed. Comes the pitch to Breckville. That one's hit hard at Tylen Reese, who makes a sprawling catch out there for the second out.
That's what I'm talking about.
The defense for Tylen Reese having a busy inning. Got to run out to left field, get some cardio in. Last hitter, and then nice play right there. Getting his body in front of the ball, making a nice catch.
Now batting for the Disco Turkeys.
Got a pinch hitter now. It's Grant Harris, another guy from Carolina U, Matt. He watches a first pitch for a ball.
Yeah, and he's pinch hitting for one of his Carolina U teammates, Dion Tubbs, who ends his day 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out.
Another left-handed bat.
In that extra hitter spot.
That one's hit well towards left field. Retreating is Julian, who makes a running catch to end the inning. Disco Turkeys get one back to make it a 5-3 game. Bigfoots coming up in the bottom half of the 5th.
Hi, my name is Melissa Weddle, and I'm Department Chair of Recreation Management and Physical Education at Appalachian State University. We offer 2 degree-granting programs, one in recreation management with a focus in outdoor experiential education, recreation and park management, and commercial recreation and tourism. Our second degree-granting program in health, physical education, and coaching offers teacher certification for public schools in health and physical education. You can get a minor or certificate in coaching. We are the front porch to the Beaver College of Health Science, where our focus is on quality of life, wellness, and physical activity. We're located in the beautiful mountains of Boone, North Carolina, so come join us, check out our website, or take a class.
For that pregame party. What do you think?
Welcome back to Bigfoots baseball. The Foots trail the visiting Disco Turkeys 5-3. Matthew, happy World Brain Day.
Yeah, the thing that keeps us going, literally.
Got some nice brain facts on the screen for you. Made of 73% water. It's fully formed at age 25, which makes sense for me. Weighs about 3 pounds. Can generate 23 watts of electricity, and a 2-year-old brain is about 80% of adult size. So there's some brain facts for you on World Brain Day.
So what you're saying is the next time the power blinks at my apartment and the Wi-Fi goes out,
I don't think you can extract your brain and plug it in, but
that's tough.
Yeah. Don't take any advice here from Matt.
Yeah, dude.
If he's
look,
giving you any ideas.
We are both comm majors. Do not take any scientific or medical advice from us.
Correct. Those were the facts that we gave you.
Yes, we are.
We can report facts.
Yeah, we are journalism majors, or communication journalism majors, whatever you want to call it.
Or broadcasting majors.
Broadcast journalism.
Yeah.
Broadcast journalism. There, we got there eventually. See, there you go.
Yeah.
That's further proof that you should not take any sort of serious advice from us. There's a good fact for your brain. There's a good word.
That's a fact that you should listen to.
Yeah.
First pitch from Ketchy to Tyson Bass is on the outside part for a strike. Comes the 0-1. That one's in there for strike 2. I'm Jeffrey Marson. Alongside me is Matthew Schweikert. Both members of WASU, the student station here.
We still got tickets to give away, y'all. Go to our social media.
Not ours specifically. The WASU social media, that is. That one misses for a ball. Of course, you can join the conversation using hashtag BigfootsBaseball. Comes the pitch, and that one's fouled back by Bass. Somehow evaded the glove of Barham behind the plate.
Yeah, good job by Bass there, staying alive. He's been on base twice today. Singled on the first pitch, his first time up, and then was able to work a walk last time up in the bottom of the third. And has had a pretty busy evening at third base as well.
Ketchy comes set. Here comes the 2-2. That one's grounded up the middle by Bass. Tough play for Echezarreta. He fumbles it, and Bass will have himself an infield single.
Yeah, that's a base hit all the way. Echezarreta was going to have a tough play to make, running full speed away from the bag. And Bass is another guy with speed to burn.
Stepping up to the plate for the Foots. Shortstop.
Maybe the shortstop's ball in some ways, but maybe too tough.
But I think they might have scored that in error.
I wouldn't agree with that one, but
it is a single in my book, and as far as I'm concerned, my book is the law.
It is correct.
Yeah.
Trusted your judgment that time. First pitch to Josh Seiler nearly gets him. 1-0.
None of these pitchers afraid to throw inside. That's for sure.
We've seen that. Seen hitters from both sides get plunked. A soft pickoff move over to first.
Yeah, I'd be pretty surprised if Bass isn't running at some point during this at-bat.
What's unique about this Bigfoots team is Just about 1 through 5 in the lineup if you get them on first. It's a stolen base as Seiler drills that one down the right field line for extra bases. Here comes Bass rounding third. No play at the plate. They're going to throw on over to third. And Seiler's in with an RBI triple.
And guess what, fans? We're also safe at home. Pump it up!
It's a one-run game yet again. 5-4 now in the bottom of the 5th.
A lot of fight in these foots, not going away. Josh Seiler going the other way about as far as he can. Dropping it into the right field corner. Bass on his horse all the way, was always going to score, and then a little bit better throw probably nails Seiler at third, but it did a nice job of getting in there.
That was as close as it was going to get.
Yeah.
That was a great relay throw by Echezarreta.
Yeah, I think the throw needed to be a little lower.
Okay.
The throw coming into third is a little high.
Jaden Barker steps in, looking to tie this game.
Also looking to just get a ball in play. He struck out twice to end innings with guys in scoring position.
Corners in for the Disco Turkeys. May as well commit the entire infield if you're trying to stop this run from coming home. But Gustafsson and Echezarreta will stay on back. 1-1 count to Barker. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Said just needs to put one in play.
Yeah, he's been great behind the plate for the Bigfoots this season, but hasn't produced a ton at the plate. Would love to change that right here and tie this ball game.
That one gets by the catcher Barham, not a generous bounce. And Seiler will cruise on home and touch home plate as softly as he can to tie this game.
And we've got the makings of another barn burner between these two teams. Both offenses explosive tonight. And now maybe this is what Jaden Barker needs, not having the pressure of having to bring somebody home.
Can just take the walk on down to first base.
Hey, don't need to put a ball in play when you can get a nice easy walk.
Still gives you some confidence at the plate if you're able to find your way on.
Always good to get on base, yeah.
Stepping in is Matthew Wright, the right fielder tonight.
And still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Matthew Wright crushed one to right last time up, but it was a nice catch made out there to take away extra bases from him.
First pitch is a strike.
And then Wright flew out to center. First time up, so he's 0 for 2 on the evening.
Quick pickoff attempt towards Barker. Not in time.
Yeah, Barker's got pretty good wheels for a catcher. Doesn't take off as often as guys like Bass and Julian, but he can run when he needs to.
That one's grounded to second. Could be 2. The throw over by Gustafsson finishes the double play. So 2 down now in the bottom half of the 5th. Hard hit, just did not find a hole.
Yeah, more tough luck for Matthew Wright. Good swing, good contact, just right at somebody.
Stepping in is Dallas Trevena, the designated hitter tonight. Batting in the 8th spot.
And it was his base hit with 1 out last inning that started that rally that got the Bigfoots a couple of runs.
And we've got another hit batsman, Matthew.
Yeah. And that pitch was almost behind him. Second hit by pitch for the Foots tonight, and then 2 on the other side for the Disco Turkeys as well.
You're not safe if you're in the batter's box.
No, if you're in the batter's box, you better be ready to move your feet.
The bat becomes a defense mechanism.
And we've got light double-barreled action in the Disco Turkeys pen, and at least one guy throwing in the Foots pen.
First pitch to Matthew McCowan misses outside for a ball. McCowan had the double last time into left center. They're shading him that way now. The left field line is wide open. But he'll opt to single up the middle. Another hard hit line drive from Matthew McCowan out of the 9 spot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where they're playing you if you're going to hit the ball that hard on a line. I mean, Ketchy had to dive and get out of the way of that one. That's the second time so far he's almost gotten taken out by a comebacker.
Number 18, David Julian.
First and second, 2 outs, tie game. Back to the top of the lineup with David Julian. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
7th man to the plate this inning for the Foots, and this is the 3rd inning in a row Julian's gotten to the plate. We're in the 5th inning and already his 4th AB.
Comes the 0-1. Julian squares the bunt, pulls it back with a pitch in the dirt. So it'll be 1-1. Kind of freaks you out as a pitcher a little bit.
Yeah, and Julian is really great at the bunt, at the art of the bunt single. He really knows how to lay down a good drag bunt.
Doesn't matter if there's 2 outs either.
Yeah.
And we're back. It's a 1-2 count. So Julian's going to make a quick visit over to Coach Smoot in the dugout. Big at-bat here for the Bigfoots. They can take the lead with a single into the outfield. Corner outfielders playing deep. Cam Lee not as much in center.
Yeah, and once again, the left field line is wide open.
Catchy comes set. Here comes the 1-2. That one's poked foul. Just missed one of our security guards over there.
And that's a good defensive swing by Julian just to reach out and stay alive.
So we'll try the 1-2 yet again. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside.
And this is turning into quite the long inning for Ketchy. In his 2nd inning of relief, has been tagged for 4 runs.
So once again, deuces wild for the Foots. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. So the Bigfoots will not take the lead, but they bring it back to a tie game. 5-5 when we return for the 6th inning. You're watching App TV.
After the game, you get to run the bases. And speaking of roar.
Welcome back to Bigfoots Baseball. We're getting ready to start the 6th inning between the Bigfoots and the Disco Turkeys. We're right back where we started in a tie game, 5-5. Chandler Padgett's day is done, and Alex Trepper takes the hill for the Foots from Greensboro College.
He had a pretty solid outing from Chandler Padgett. Goes 5 innings, gives up 5 runs, 4 earned, 6 hits, a walk, 5 strikeouts, 2 hit batters. Got himself into trouble a little bit, especially with the middle of the order, but other than that, pitched pretty well. Had some bad luck with his defense and just very well placed, not very well hit baseballs, but all in all, a pretty solid outing from him.
Did his job. It's a tie game.
Yeah, he stopped the bleeding after that big 3rd inning and kept them in it. This Bigfoots lineup is good enough that if you keep them within striking distance, they're going to find a way back into the ball game, and that's exactly what they've done so far. So now we'll see what Trepper can do. And as you see there, the next 3 games on the Bigfoots schedule. Tomorrow against the Tar Heel Kings. We'll plug it once again. We've got a WASU ticket giveaway. Head over to our social media pages to find out how you can win up to 4 tickets. Pay no mind to the deadline that we put on that post. We've extended it. We've got tickets to give away. We want as many people in the ballpark to see the Elvis impersonator here on Elvis Night tomorrow night.
First pitch from Trepper is a ball. Swung on and missed there by Jonathan Barham, the catcher, to even the count at 1-1.
And he is 0 for 1 on the evening. Struck out to end the top of the 3rd last time up, and that ended the 3-run 3rd inning, and then was hit by a pitch to lead off the 2nd.
Off speed there, just misses away.
You're going to see Trepper kind of throw from a bunch of different arm angles in this game. Doesn't throw real hard, but that trickeration with the different arm angles makes him a difficult guy to time.
So that one's fouled off.
We'll see him go full sidearm sometimes. I've seen him at a couple of points this summer almost go submarine, but then he'll also stand up and do a little bit more of a 3/4 delivery sometimes. So he has a lot of different ways he can deliver the baseball. Add some different looks to his off-speed stuff.
It's a 2-2 count. Trepper comes set. Pitch skips into Barker. Nice pick. But the count runs full, 3-2. Another beautiful night here in Boone. Temperature just below 80, I'm sure, at this point.
Yeah. Hot one today by Boone standards.
Correct.
Also, I just want to say that Captain Weenie, a.k.a. Chris Merritt, is making his way down to the field.
Barham laces that one into left. Diving attempt by Julian, but it gets down. Barham's going to have himself an easy stand-up double. Good backup out of the center fielder, Matthew McCowan, to minimize the damage. But it's still a leadoff double for the Disco Turkeys.
Right fielder number 1, Bentley Yates.
Yeah, good job there by Barham on the full count. Was patient at AB, waited to get something to hit, and then drove it out in the left field. Julian nearly made a highlight reel play, but landed just in front of him. And, yeah, good job by McCowan reading that Julian was going to try that and getting in position to keep it from being more than 2 bases.
Bentley Yates steps in. First pitch swing, and Seiler plays it on a easy hop. Strong throw over to first is in time. Trepper makes quick work of Bentley Yates.
Yeah, and that's how Trepper likes to pitch. Not a huge strikeout guy. Can get some swings and misses on the off-speed stuff occasionally when it's got good life on it, but he's not a guy that's going to overpower you.
Next challenge is Dino Tharp, the first baseman. So he sits back on an off-speed, and that one is back, and it is gone. A home run for Dino Tharp. Breaks the tie in the top of the 6th inning, a 2-run shot. makes it 7-5 Disco Turkeys.
And an off-speed pitch that just hung way too far up in the zone from Trepper right there. Tharp did a great job of staying back on it. And that ball cleared the wall pretty easily out there in left center. Or I guess more straightaway left.
So the 8-hitter goes yard for the Disco Turkeys, and that brings in Max Gustafson, the shortstop.
And Tharp having a good day there at the bottom of the order. Now he's 1 for 2, hit by pitch, a homer, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored.
That one's grounded over the first. Bako makes the easy play and steps on the bag for the second out of the 6th inning.
Stepping up to the plate for the Turkeys, third baseman number 37.
Bring in the 10th hitter in the order, Nico Noto, who is walking up to Cotton Eye Joe. That is not by choice.
Fantastic.
Fans are enjoying it.
I gotta say though, I don't think Cotton Eye Joe would be on a list of songs that I would play insultingly.
There's been a couple of walk-up songs that we've heard this summer where it's kind of on the fence.
Yeah. Like, I feel like Cotton Eye Joe is just like a good stadium vibes song.
1-0 pitch, and not the best effort from Noto, who swings right through it. Make it 1-1. Another off-speed pitch triggers a swing and miss to make it 1-2.
Yeah, he's got him. That's back-to-back pitches. He's gotten him half-heartedly chasing down and away. Let's see if he goes for 3 in a row.
One, two, misses just low.
Yeah, he tried to go down there, but it didn't stay a strike long enough. It bounced before it got to the plate. Broke a little bit too early on him.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Trepper set. Slider misses outside. Count is full.
Yeah, and then that one just started too far out. I don't think that pitch was ever a strike at any point in its flight.
Three-two from Trepper in there on the outside part of the plate for strike 3 to end the top of the 6th inning. Disco Turkeys take the lead back off the 2-run homer from Dino Tharp. We'll be back for the bottom half of the 6th inning.
Fans, look out at the field. They're back.
Let's go! To a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
Welcome back to Bigfoots Baseball as we take a look at Appalachian State's football schedule for this season. Usually get excited for football in June. We are nearing the months towards the season, Matt. Take a look at some of these games. What sticks out to you the most?
I mean, everyone's looking forward to that, to North Carolina coming to town week 1.
Yeah.
Noon kick, nationally televised. It's already sold out. Students have to go through a lottery to get tickets for that one. I mean, that is...
Which is it might be the first time ever.
Yeah. Yeah, that is going to be the wildest atmosphere in the history of Kid Brewer Stadium.
And almost being swept under the rug is that Week 2 matchup against Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Which is on the road.
If it's possible to have a hangover game when you're going to be a 20-point underdog, probably, like, that would be the game. because I feel like everybody in the state of North Carolina is locked in on that Week 1 game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's going to be some serious trash talk going both ways.
Definitely the biggest in-state rivalry game happening on that day.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, North Carolina fans will tell you it's not a rivalry.
It's an in-state game. It's always a rivalry in-state, I feel like.
We say that.
Yeah, we do.
There's going to be a lot of North Carolina fans that disagree with us. But, yeah, the great non-con schedule. Had to revamp it a little bit once Marshall joined the Fun Belt. That'll be another good one going up to Huntington.
Yeah. Somehow managed to get Coastal, Marshall both on the road this year.
But we don't have to play Louisiana.
Correct. That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
Someone's fouled off the mask of Barham by Dylan Bako. Jeffrey Marston joined by Matthew Schweikert. We're a couple of App State students, so we're really excited for the football season. Here comes the 1-1, swung on and missed. Excuse me, and that was the 1-2, swung on and missed for strike 3. For the first out of this bottom half of the 6th inning.
Next Bigfoot in the batter's box, number 35, Tylen Reese.
I don't think there's many teams out there that are going to have a tougher first 2 weeks than App State will.
North
in
Carolina's
terms of strength of schedule.
North Carolina's up there too, though, going on the road twice to Sunbelt schools. But yeah,
right.
App State playing a couple of electric Power 5 games.
Tylen Reese pops that straight up. Might have gone 200 feet in the air. Barham under it and makes the catch for the second out.
And we were talking about the football schedule. We failed to mention this is Appalachian State's own Jordan Fisher on the mound for the for the Carolina Disco Turkeys, getting a pitch in his home ballpark.
That's unfair.
Yeah. He's got an advantage. He knows the turf.
Familiar grounds.
Yeah. He knows how to pitch on this turf. He should have to pitch from 70 feet.
Behind the mound.
Yeah. Make him pitch from second base.
Here's the delivery from Fisher to Tyson Bass. First one misses for ball 1. And another pop-up for the Foots. This one into shallow right. Echezarreta under it and makes the catch to end the 6th inning. 7-5 ballgame. Disco Turkeys still in the lead. You're watching Bigfoots baseball here on App TV.
To race Captain Weenie.
Hi, my name is Melissa Weddle, and I'm Department Chair of Recreation Management and Physical Education at Appalachian State University. We offer 2 degree-granting programs, one in recreation management with a focus in outdoor experiential education, recreation and park management, and commercial recreation and tourism. Our second degree-granting program in health, physical education, and coaching offers teacher certification for public schools in health and physical education. You can get a minor or certificate in coaching. We are the front porch to the Beaver College of Health Science, where our focus is on quality of life, wellness, and physical activity. We're located in the beautiful mountains of Boone, North Carolina, so come join us, check out our website, or take a class.
Welcome back to Bigfoots Baseball. We are in the top of the 7th now. For the Bigfoots, it's a 2-run deficit against the Disco Turkeys. We just watched the Captain Weenie race in the outfield.
Yeah, we got another new pitcher.
Looks like it's one of the new guys.
Some great food options as well. Can't make it to A&B? Look for a wide selection of their brews in stores all over the Carolinas.
That is number 20, Cord Butler.
Go to Celebrations right here in the high country.
I believe is the new pitcher. We've had a few new guys join the Bigfoots here in the past couple of weeks. Number 20 on our roster is Cole Alsop. But tonight it is Cord Butler, as you see.
And now, fans, we have a Carolina West Wireless call to the
We'll get our confirmation here from the public address announcer.
Bigfoots, number 20, Cord Butler.
And there's the confirmation. It is Cord Butler on the mound. Saw him DH the other night. So he's a dual threat for the Foots. So he'll get his final warm-up tosses in. Throw down by Jaden Barker is right on the money. And we are ready to go here with the top of the lineup for the Disco Turkeys. That is Miggy Echezarreta, the second baseman, be leading things off. Part of that top three in the lineup, all from High Point. Of course, the Disco Turkeys based in Winston-Salem, so that's not too far of a trip.
Yeah, playing their home games at Truist Field. It's a pretty nice ballpark.
I think there's too many stadiums sponsored by Truist.
Yeah. Because isn't Truist Field also the Braves? Or Truist Park?
Truist Park is the Braves. I think there's a Truist Field in Charlotte as well. I have to look that one up, but we know Truist Field is in Winston-Salem.
Yeah, I see the signs for
Yep,
it.
it is Truist Field in Charlotte as well. So,
Is that what they call the Knights ballpark now?
yep. I believe they were formerly BB&T ballpark. It's that first pitch from Butler to Echezarreta misses for ball one.
And now I'm going to Google exactly how many Truist Fields are there.
Well, we know there's two.
at least three. Winston-Salem, Atlanta, Charlotte.
Just any Truist. I think the Wake Forest football stadium is also Truist because they were sponsored by BB&T before. It's just mergers screwing everything up.
Yeah. So it was formerly... Yeah, so you said the one in Charlotte formerly beat BB&T. The one in Atlanta was SunTrust.
Right. For all of, 1, 2 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Wouldn't miss as low.
Yeah, Truist Field is the home of the Demon Deacon football team.
Look at that stadium knowledge.
Yeah, so you've got like 3 Truist Fields just in the state of North Carolina.
Echezarreta takes the 3-1 pitch for a ball, and we'll trot on down to first with a walk.
And again, that one was, and all this is because of the merger between SunTrust and BB&T. There's your banking facts for the day.
Just talking bank mergers on the broadcast. As stepping in is Josh DeLauriers. First pitch from Butler hits the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 count. Fastball grounded to third. Bass Fields whips it over to second. Now to first. And a nice double play for the Bigfoots. Around the horn for the hometown team.
And that is exactly what Butler needed. Erase the traffic before Lee gets back to the plate.
It's nice defensive help for Cord Butler as the Bigfoots are going to go back to the 4 outfielder alignment for Cam Lee. It worked to perfection last time. He hit one hard into right center, but the left fielder, David Julian, who is out there yet again, made the play.
Yeah. If he hits it up the middle, he's got a free base hit because there's no second baseman.
Exactly right.
Yeah, he's getting the 4 outfield treatment again.
0-1. They say that drops in for a strike. The lead disagree.
Yeah, he did not like that one.
A look of disgust towards our home plate umpire. Foots fans will start the Stampede Stomp yet again with an 0-2 count and 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Butler. And that one is swung on and missed. The throw down to first from Barker is in time for the 3rd out. So quick work from Butler holds the deficit to 2. Bigfoot's coming up in the bottom of the 7th here on App TV.
It's the middle of the 7th inning. You know what that means. It's
Bigfoots doing their ritual Sweet Caroline in the middle of the 7th inning. As we take a look at the year 2006 when Smith Stadium, the site of tonight's ball game, the construction began. Twitter.com launched. I know both of us are busy on there. So there's Twitter. Google bought YouTube. I feel like that was more recent than that.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
The Easy Bake Oven finally got the call to the Toy Hall of Fame. It was a long wait for a storied career. The top show was American Idol, which fell off very fast. I wouldn't actually. They had a good run.
They had a very good run.
But yeah, top show there. Gallon of Gas, 303. Cardinals won the World Series. Our guy Kevin running the broadcast is happy about that. But Matt, notable omission from the year 2006.
Huge omission. The only professional sports championship or Major League Sports Championship won in this state. Carolina Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup in 06.
Yeah. 7 games over the Oilers.
Yeah. Oilers fans still say it's a Mickey Mouse Cup because their goalie got hurt. Sabres fans are still mad about it. Canadians fans are still mad about it because of the miracle at Molson.
Well, also, Canada just can't win a Stanley Cup.
Canada just can't win a Stanley Cup. I mean,
that's their problem.
That's their problem, yeah.
They've got a big advantage over the state of North Carolina.
Yeah, talk to Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner about that one. I mean, but yeah, Canes won the Stanley Cup. Rod Brindamore, who should be in the Hall of Fame, captained them to that one.
It's a 0-2 count here to Josh Seiler. See, he swings and misses, and it's a quick 3-pitch strikeout.
Yeah, Fisher's rolling. He's faced 4 batters, 2 strikeouts, 2 pop-ups.
Stepping up to the plate for your Bucks, pitcher number 3, Jaden Barker.
I miss when the Hurricanes were winning Stanley Cups.
You mean when we were 5 years old?
Yeah. That was nice.
And not really big sports fans yet?
I was.
I wasn't yet. I had not.
Pretty sure I could name every NHL team at the age of 6, which I don't know if I could do that now.
I could probably do it, but I would have to think about it.
Exactly. Here's 0-1 to Barker, and he lines one into center field for a base hit. The state of North Carolina just needs something to go their way.
The Durham Bulls say hello.
Okay, they're the best.
One of the most successful teams in AAA over the last decade and a half.
They pretty much win every year.
They run AAA baseball runs through Durham, North Carolina.
Exactly. We've talked a lot about the Durham Bulls on App TV broadcasts for just because it's come up, but talking Big Four professional sports.
They're in the mix for a playoff berth again. The AAA East is very crowded this year.
See Matthew Wright take ball one. The Bulls always find a way.
Yeah, but you and I both being Triangle natives, we gotta
we
gotta give some love to the Bull City and the DBAP.
That one skied to right field after Zaretta called off by the right fielder Bentley Yates, who makes the catch, and that's 2 down now in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, and other than the Barker single, no hard contact whatsoever allowed by Fisher. Looks very comfortable pitching in his home yard.
So up for the Bigfoots is Dallas Trevena, the designated hitter. Barker on first, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Comes the first pitch from Fisher. That one's popped straight up. A common theme in this game for the Bigfoots. Under it is the third baseman, Nico Noto, and he puts it away for the 3rd out. We go to the 8th when we're back. You're watching Bigfoots baseball here on App TV.
Get your bids in for the game used equipment auction.
To a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
Welcome back to Bigfoots Baseball. It's the visiting Disco Turkeys, though, stealing the show, leading 7-5 as we head into the top of the 8th. Cord Butler still on the mound for the Foots. And just looking at some MLB scores during the break, anything that caught your eye, Matt?
Yeah, the Boston Red Sox are down by 2 touchdowns to the Blue Jays.
Okay.
But the Nationals haven't lost today because they haven't played yet.
Well, that's always good news.
Patrick Corbin with the highest ERA amongst qualified starters. He'll be on the mound in about 45 minutes or so.
Why don't we run down all the scores here in the majors since we're in a baseball mood here? We can taking a look at some of these Bigfoots games. They got 3 games in a row here tomorrow against the Tar Heel Kings. We got the ticket giveaway on WASU.
Head to our social media. We're still giving away tickets.
Monarchs on Sunday and the Stars on Monday. But we're running through these scores. The Reds lead the Cardinals here 5-4. Joey Votto made a TikTok today, so that bodes poorly for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Reds aren't losing a game this weekend.
The Marlins lead the Pirates 7-1. I'm sure that's an electric series. Cubs up 6-1 on the Phillies. Yankees lead Baltimore 4-2, despite them moving the left field wall back at Camden Yards. 2-0 Padres. We got a scoreless game in the Angels-Braves, Rockies-Brewers, and Rays-Royals games.
Also got the Guardians.
And the Guardians have a 6-0 lead on the White Sox, powered by an Andres Jimenez home run. All-star this year for the Guardians.
Yeah.
First pitch is swung on and missed by the cleanup hitter, Perman Brackpool, the designated hitter. Cord Butler faced the minimum last time out. So he fires in strike 2.
Brackpool, another guy that plays his college ball locally, plays just down the road at Wake Forest.
So he laces that one down the left field line, but foul. That one missed by just a couple of inches. Again, sometimes it's tough to tell on the line drives down the line. There's no chalk to be kicked up. It's all turf pellets.
Yeah. Like we've said a few times, there is not a single grain of dirt on this field. Not a single blade of grass.
Not even
either.
outside the field.
Yeah, there's probably some dirt outside the field once you get into the woods.
Good point. Not
It's
baseball dirt.
somebody's birthday. They're singing happy birthday again.
Second time today. As Butler fires a fastball high. It is now 1-2.
We also heard somebody scream sports from the press box next to us a moment ago. I don't know if that was Chris or...
No, Chris is by our seating area in the...
Was that the
terrace seating
Was
area.
that the GM himself?
Yes. That pitch somehow missed low for a ball, which makes it 2-2. Thought that was a good pitch by Butler.
Yeah.
Well said. Here comes the 2-2. Nice off-speed pitch. Falls in for strike 3. And there's the first out of this 8th inning.
He had to throw one more pitch. Gave him an opportunity to show off that breaking ball.
That was gross.
Yeah, that was... Breckbolt knew it, too. He knew he was, completely locked him up.
Not much he could do with that one.
That's the type of pitch that would make me throw my controller in MLB The Show.
Those front door sliders can get you sometimes. So Grant Harris steps in for the Disco Turkeys. He came in for one of his college teammates, Dion Tubbs, as the extra hitter. Reminder that the Turkeys are using 10 in their lineup. A DH and an EH. Gonna run out of letters. That one's fouled back into the net. Strike 1.
Would the next one be SH supplementary hitter?
I think that could work.
CH complimentary hitter?
I don't know. We'd have to go into the thesaurus.
Yeah.
Ooh, tough stutter there. Here's the 0-1. That one misses low. We can workshop some of those names later.
We'll get back to you tomorrow.
Okay, that's right. Both of us will be back on for the WASU broadcast, which I'm sure you've heard about by now. You can listen live at WASUradio.com. 1-1 is swung on and missed. Another good breaking ball from Cord Butler on the mound.
Yeah, breaking balls look sharp from Butler out of the pen.
One, two, one out in the 8th. Pitch from Butler tails away for a ball. It's 2-2. Sun has gone down here. As Butler gets another strikeout, Barker's got to come up throwing and delivers a strike over to Bako to finish off Grant Harris. Stellar start to this 8th inning for Cord Butler.
Yeah, Butler's pitched well. Gave up the leadoff walk in the top of the 7th, but then he got a double play, and he struck out the last 3. So been a good outing out of the bullpen. Anytime you can get a guy working through multiple innings, that's a great tool to have. Especially with the way Jordan Fisher's rolling for the Disco Turkeys right now.
Jonathan Barham takes strike 1.
And another front door breaking ball.
I'm Jeffrey Marson alongside Matt Schweikert here. As I mentioned, we'll both be on for the WASU broadcast tomorrow. It's an 0-2 count now from Butler to Barham. Butler winds, fires, and that one skips up to Barker and will find its way to the Bigfoots dugout. Butler looking to strike out the side here in the 8th. Here's the 1-2. Nearly got the outside part, but instead we'll have a 2-2 count.
Yeah, pretty good frame by Barker as well. Just umpire was not biting on that one.
Here comes a 2-2. Drops in for strike 3. And Butler strikes out the side. Got some nice trash talk going on.
Oh, they got to hold Butler back.
We'll be back with more right after this quick break.
Hi, my name is Melissa Weddle, and I'm Department Chair of Recreation Management and Physical Education at Appalachian State University. We offer 2 degree-granting programs, one in recreation management with a focus in outdoor experiential education, recreation and park management, and commercial recreation and tourism. Our second degree-granting program in health, physical education, and coaching offers teacher certification for public schools in health and physical education. You can get a minor or certificate in coaching. We are the front porch to the Beaver College of Health Science, where our focus is on quality of life, wellness, and physical activity. We're located in the beautiful mountains of Boone, North Carolina, so come join us, check out our website, or take a class.
Welcome back to Bigfoots Baseball here on App TV. It's just a 2-run game here in the bottom of the 8th. Just a reminder, our final Bigfoots broadcast here on App TV will take place next Friday against the Greensboro Yard Goats. That is live at 6:30 p.m. July 29th for the third to last game of the season for the Boone Bigfoots. Saw some jawing at the end of that 8th inning between Cord Butler and Jonathan Barham. So tensions are as high as ever between the Turkeys and the Foots.
Yeah, we've got another new pitcher for the Disco Turkeys.
It's Kobe Cushing from Queens University. Newly Division I, actually.
Another of the many smaller schools down in the Charlotte area. At one point, I thought maybe I was going to run cross country there.
Hey?
Then I realized I didn't really want to run in college.
And you still are.
Yeah. Just not nearly as
For fun.
Just not nearly as competitively. I think if I tried to do a 40-mile week now like I did in high school, my hamstrings would just snap right off.
I could hardly run a mile at this point.
Yeah,
Single mile.
Yeah, it has not been the summer of fitness that I was hoping it would be.
As we mentioned, it's a 7-5 game. Bigfoot's got some work to do to try and get back in this, Matt. What are you looking for out of the Bigfoots in this inning?
Well, I'm looking to see what they can do with a pitcher that's not Jordan Fisher, because he absolutely mowed him down for 2 innings. I mean, they could barely get the bat on the baseball.
It's 9-1-2 due up for the Foots, meaning Matthew McCowan will lead off.
And we saw quite a bit of jawing at the end of the last inning. The Bigfoots dugout emptied. And then Coach Smoot came out and had a word with the umpire during the break.
Yeah, neither team crossed home plate.
Yeah, but it was also very obvious how much these two teams dislike each other. Like, Cord Butler has not been on the team for very long, and he was the instigator right there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he has the right to talk trash from his perspective as he struck out the side in the 8th. 2 1-2-3 innings technically from him.
Yeah. 4 strikeouts through 6 batters faced.
Comes the first pitch from Cushing, and it's lined by McCowan directly at the first baseman, Dino Tharp. Tough break for the 9-hitter McCowan.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple of times this evening with the Bigfoots. They've hit a ball very, very well just right at somebody. And that's how cruel this sport can be sometimes.
So we now move back to the top of the lineup with David Julian, the left fielder. Cushing comes set and delivers Now another line out to second base. Can't even call this good positioning from the Turkeys. They're just playing where they're at.
If the Bigfoots didn't have bad luck tonight, they'd have no luck at all. I mean, this is two baseballs absolutely barreled up that go right to somebody.
The ugly finder in full effect here.
Yeah.
All right, it's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is Dylan Bako. He'll take the first pitch high for ball 1.
Also, I just want to know, we were talking about the Red Sox being destroyed. Part of that was an inside-the-park grand slam.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
First one in Major League Baseball since 2017.
That one misses for a ball. It's 2-0. Don't think we need to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, go cry on your 4 rings this century.
Here comes the 2-0. That one finds the outside corner for a strike. 2-1. I'll live with that. Comes the 2-0 from Cushing. Bako swings right through it. The 2-strike count, you got to wonder if a strikeout will prompt more talking.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a cagey finish for sure.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one nearly hits Bako to fill the count 3-2. Bigfoots desperately need a base runner. They've just had trouble touching the back end of this bullpen. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And the Turkeys get through the bottom of the 8th with little to no threat from the Foots. We move to the 9th. You're watching Bigfoots Baseball here on App TV.
Maybe you own a business. They become a sponsor and get both the benefit of.
We're in the 9th inning here in Boone. The Bigfoots trail the Disco Turkeys 7-5. As you take a look at last night's score, the Catawba Valley Stars, who will be coming back Monday to play the Foots, defeated the hometown squad 15-8. And this game is, how's this game shaped out, Matt?
Yeah, barring a rally here in the bottom of the 9th, the Bigfoots are looking at scoring 13 runs in 2 games and winning neither of them.
Tough break. That's
way
the game works.
Yeah, and the back end of this Disco Turkeys bullpen has been the difference in this game. You know, Fisher and Cushing have just been electric. Of course, Cord Butler's been pretty electric himself for the Foots.
He's back out here for the 9th. Bentley Yates stepping in. First pitch high for a ball. It was Dino Tharp's 2-run homer that broke this tie in the 6th inning. We haven't seen a run since. Comes a 1-0 in there for a strike. Bigfoot's out hitting the Disco Turkeys. Just haven't been able to scratch enough across. 1-1 curveball drops in for a strike.
Yeah, and it kind of comes down to the Disco Turkeys have maximized their opportunities and the Foots haven't. You know, they've gotten timely hits with guys in scoring position, and the Bigfoots haven't.
Off speed bounces in from Butler to Barker, 2-2.
You know, the Foots had the bases loaded twice in the first 3 innings and got 1 run out of it.
2-2, it's swung on and missed by Yates. And thrown down by Barker to first.
Carried his bat down there with him, too.
Another strikeout for Cord Butler.
And that is that's 5 in a row. And he's faced 7 batters, struck out 5 of them. 1 walk and then a double play, so.
Pretty strong. First pitch to Dino Tharp is a strike.
The Foots are probably wishing they had this guy all summer.
Oh, yeah. It's been nasty on the mound.
Yeah. Not been afraid to talk either.
0-1 misses low. 1-1. Yeah, if you're striking everybody out, you can talk all you want.
Yeah.
Comes the 1-1 from Butler. Not the best swing from Tharp. 1-2.
Yeah, he went with a couple fastballs to start the AB and then just got him way out in front on the breaking stuff.
Tharp has been the hero so far, but he's not this time as he swings and misses. The 6th punch out in a row for Cord Butler.
I mean, we're running out of superlatives for this guy.
Yeah. I mean, he's done his job and then some for the Bigfoots on the mound.
Yeah.
I think they're just using Happy Birthday as a walk-up song.
Yeah, I think they are.
So there's the first pitch to Gustafson for a strike.
Yeah, because that's the 3rd time we've sung Happy Birthday tonight.
It's been to different people as well.
Yeah.
0-1 from Butler is popped straight up. Somebody's got to call it. It's Barker, the catcher, who makes the play for the 3rd out. Bigfoots need 2 to tie and 3 to win here in the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Bigfoots baseball here on App TV.
To a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
Moving into the bottom of the 9th, Bigfoots in trouble. They're down 2. Need those 2 to tie or 3 to win as we take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Foots tomorrow. Why don't you tell us about that ticket giveaway we got going on, Matt?
Yeah, it's Elvis Night at the ballpark. We're giving away tickets from WASU. You can head to any of our social media pages to claim tickets. Pay no mind to the deadline that was on that post. We've extended it because we've got tickets that we want to give away. We want to get as many people in the yard as we can tomorrow night.
We should add that Elvis is going to be there.
Yeah, Elvis himself.
And he's going to perform.
Yeah, he's going to be here and he's going to perform. So our Instagram account is 90.5 WASU FM. You can head over there or to any of our social media platforms. And, of course, Jeff and I will be on the call for the radio station tomorrow night. You can listen at WASUradio.com, iHeart, and also the 90.5 on the FM dial.
If you're in Boone. It'll be up to the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Bigfoots to generate offense. It's Tylen Reese to lead things off for the Foots. First pitch from Cushing is a strike, 0-1.
And Reese working on a 1-for-3 evening, hit by a pitch, a double, a ground out, and a pop-up.
Cushing comes set, delivers the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Reese out in front of that one. Oh, 0-2 pitch on the way to Reese. Takes it high, ball 1. Bigfoots down to their last 3 outs.
And if there's anybody that's going to start a rally, it's Stylen Reese and Tyson Bass. They've been probably the 2 best hitters for this team all summer. Need to come through in a big spot here.
1-2 pitch. Skips up to the catcher, Barham. He's able to block it up a little bit, but still a 2-2 count to Tylen Reese.
And Cushing just continuing to throw absolute gas, trying to get the 6-out save.
Cushing comes set. Here comes the 2-2. Up high, ball 3. So Reese getting some help from the pitcher to get back in this at-bat.
Yeah, he's giving himself a chance. He's going to force Cushing to throw a good pitch here.
Full count, 3-2. Barham lining up on the outside part. 3-2 pitch misses, and Tylen Reese able to lead off with a walk. So the tying run will come to the plate in the form of Tyson Bass, the third baseman for the Bigfoots.
Yeah, this is the guy you want up in this spot. And Bass on the evening, 2 for 3, 2 singles, a walk, a run scored. This is who you want at the plate right now. And we'll see if they try and be aggressive with Reese on first base to try and get him in the scoring position.
Cushing comes set. First pitch to Bass is fouled out of play. Doesn't look like a fan was able to make a play on that. 0-1 now. Tylen Reese taking a pretty average lead over there at first base. 0-1 pitch is up high. 1-1 now. Feel the intensity start to pick up a little bit with each individual pitch.
Yeah, these are the moments you live for, both as a pitcher and as a hitter. Bottom of the 9th, game on the line.
1-1 misses up high. 2-1.
And this rivalry has delivered yet another fantastic ball game. I mean, these two teams have treated us to a few great shows throughout the summer.
Some tension as well. Here comes the 2-1 from Cushing. Swung on and missed from Bass. Looked like he was behind on that fastball.
Yeah, blew it right by him. Yeah, he's throwing pretty hard. When he can locate it, he's been pretty unhittable.
Kobe Cushing, the big right-hander on the mound. Pitching to Tyson Bass. That one's up high, and we've got ourselves another full count, Matt.
Tell you what, that took some guts from Tyson Bass to take that pitch.
Just above the letters.
And look at him, full count, bottom of the 9th, and he's got a smile on his face.
Comes the 3-2. Bass skies that one. That's well out of play behind us. So we'll stay alive and see another pitch.
He's staying alive. He's competing. Just like Tylen Reese, he's been patient, giving himself a chance.
And this is Kobe Cushing's inning for the Disco Turkeys. No action in their bullpen. He'll have his second 3-2 count. Tylen Reese on first, who battled back and drew a walk. Comes another 3-2 to Tyson Bass. One's hit high, but not very deep. Into shallow center, long run for Lee. Another play that he made a lot more difficult than it was, but it's still the first out for the Disco Turkeys.
Yeah, that's the second time tonight that Lee has gotten a bad read on a fly ball to center, but to be completely fair to him, I thought it was a lot deeper than it ended up being as well. Ball has not been flying through the mountain air tonight, that's for sure.
Seen a couple of people come up short on home runs. Dino Tharp was able to clear the fence, but stepping in is Josh Seiler. First pitch is fouled off for strike one.
And Seiler had the RBI triple back in the bottom of the fifth and then scored the tying run later in the inning, and that has been the last bit of offense from the Foots tonight.
0-1 pitch misses low from Cushing. It's 1-1. He's having trouble getting to that second strike quickly. Comes the 1-1. Seiler hits a hard line drive, and Yates makes a leaping catch to possibly save a run and extra bases from Josh Seiler. Yet another hard hit ball from the Bigfoots that just can't find open grass.
Like I said, if they didn't have bad luck, they've had no luck at all this evening. I mean, that's three just off of Cushing in the last 2 innings.
He's a lucky guy.
Yeah, that they have barreled up and hit right at somebody.
Bigfoot's down to their last out. Tylen Reese on first. Jaden Barker steps in, who's gotten better at the plate as the game has gone on.
Yeah, started off his night with 2 strikeouts, but then drew a walk in the 5th inning and then singled in the 7th. He was the only guy to reach base off of Jordan Fisher.
Swings and misses at the high and end fastball, 1-1. Turkeys looking to take the 10th meeting between these two teams. Here's the 1-1. Up high, ball 2.
And if they can get to Matthew Wright, who's in the on-deck circle, he's 0 for 4, but has hit the ball very well twice tonight.
2-1 is swung on and missed. Another fastball blown by a Bigfoot. As now they're down to their final strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 9th. Here's the pitch from Cushing, up high. So we go to our 3rd full count of this 9th inning. This time to the catcher, Jaden Barker. Reese will be running. Here's the 3-2. Misses wide, ball 4. A huge at-bat from Jaden Barker.
Yeah, tying run on base now and get Reese into scoring position. Matthew Wright, as I said, he's 0 for 4 tonight, but he's hit the ball very well twice.
Good karma's got to come his way at some point.
Hit a hard fly ball out to right field that Yates made a good catch on back in the bottom of the 4th, and then hit into a double play in the 5th inning, but hit it very well as we're going to get a pinch runner for the Foots as
Drifton Paget will take over at first base.
Drifton Paget in to run for your Foots.
Yeah, now a ball into the gap ties this game, especially with 2 outs, because Paget is another guy with a tremendous set of wheels.
Elite speed.
Yeah. Normally roaming center field for the Foots, had the night off tonight. But if Wright can just get one into the gap, we can watch Padgett run.
First pitch from Cushing to Wright is swung on and missed. Takes a couple of pitches for the Foots hitters to catch up to Cushing's fastball, get that timing right. Here comes the 0-1. That's on the outside corner for strike 2.
Yeah, Wright threw his hand up in frustration. Didn't like that one, but, I mean, it's been a strike all night.
Right. Even if it's bad, if it's consistently bad, then...
Right, it's not really that bad.
Right. Bigfoots yet again down to their final strike. 0-2 to Matthew Wright. The pitch from Cushing is up high. Seeing these Bigfoots work from behind in the count to get runners on base. Wright's looking to do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, they're fighting, that's for sure. They are making Cushing work for this.
Here's the 1-2. High and away. Almost like he gets too excited here with 2 strikes.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's trying to go for the highlight reel, chase a fastball up out of the zone.
The high cheddar.
Which, when you're up 0-2, that's not a bad play, but eventually you got to come back and throw strikes.
Cushing will try again. Comes set. Here's the pitch to Matthew Wright. Up high yet again, 3-2. Three and two, 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth in a 2-run game. First and second runners will be moving on the pitch. Here's the 3-2. That's fouled off yet again by Matthew Wright. A nice job to stay alive.
Yeah, that's a good job by Wright. Cushing went with a little bit, had some life on that pitch. Might have been a cutter or something like that, and Wright did a good job of staying with it and living to see another pitch.
Cushing comes set, ready to deliver another 3-2. And another foul back into the net.
I'm not going to lie, I flinched on that one.
Yeah, you're on your way to stand up, so
yeah,
don't expect that sometimes. This group in front of us has been flinching at every foul ball into the net.
Yeah.
Should add. Matthew Wright fighting hard. He's got another 3-2 pitch coming. Runner's moving, and it's outside, ball 4. Bases loaded now for the Bigfoots. 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. Just a 2-run game. And stepping in is designated hitter Dallas Trevena.
And Trevena singled and scored in the 4th inning. Was hit by a pitch in the 5th inning, and then 2 pop-ups otherwise. And now we're in the territory of a base hit ties the ball game.
And he's got the power where if he could connect to one of these fastballs, could watch it fly a mile. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back.
He just missed that one. He almost sent a lot of people home happy right there.
Hey, why not go for it at this point? Still 2 outs here in the ninth. Kobe Cushing has walked the bases loaded here. Here's the 0-1. Right down the middle for strike 2.
Yeah, and he knew it too.
Bigfoots for what I believe is the 3rd time this inning. Down to their final strike. They've worked magic twice now. It's the 3rd time the charm for the Disco Turkeys. Here's the 0-2. That one's fouled straight back. And that one hits the roof right above us.
That one's
and
rolling.
Here it comes, rolling back. There it is. What a moment here at the ballpark as we had
A gentleman.
Yeah.
That means he's probably getting another baseball at some
Yeah,
point
he does.
tonight.
He does. We've got another 0-2 pitch coming. Here's the pitch from Cushing. And Trevena fouls it off yet again. He's having to work a little harder with Cushing actually finding the zone once he gets it to 0-2.
Once again, the boys are battling.
Oh, yeah. No quit in this bunch.
Oh, we're out of baseballs now. They just had to bring the umpire some more. Yeah, that kid's got another ball. I just saw him play with it. Yeah, his mom's been holding on to it for him.
Yet another 0-2 pitch on the way. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 2-run game. Cushing delivers. That one drops low. Do we have a swing? We do not. We play on.
It's a late call.
What's going on? So,
and then he stomps on home plate.
That is your ball game.
That is maybe the most delayed strike 3 that you will ever see here at Smith Stadium. So we see the pitchers and hitters jawing back and forth at each other. Disco Turkeys will go on and celebrate as Ryan Smoot gives the umpires some of his word on the way out.
Yeah, I mean, that field umpire made a couple of delayed calls tonight. I mean, that was...
Yeah, it was...
I mean, it was close.
He appealed.
It was close. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say it's the wrong call, but when you have the entire team bullying you into making a call, which is kind of what happened right there. Like, I mean, the Foots played well enough to win this game. A lot of bad luck. Every dribbler for the Disco Turkeys seemed to end up as a base hit, and every time the Foots barreled one up, it ended up in a glove. So a lot of really tough luck for the Foots, but they played well enough to win this game.
A few hard-hit balls find the gloves of Disco Turkeys. Foots out-hit the Turkeys 10-8, but the Turkeys win 7-5.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.